Farmer boy saves billionaire's mother. The next day, everything changes. The morning sun bathed the fields in gold as 16-year-old Daniel Carter wiped the sweat from his brow. His hands were calloused, his overalls stained with earth, but his heart was full. He had spent his entire life working his family's struggling farm in rural Iowa, helping his father tend to the crops, waking before dawn, and falling asleep exhausted but proud of an honest day's work. That afternoon, as he rode his old bicycle home from town with a sack of flour for his mother, he noticed a car, sleek, black, and clearly out of place on the dirt road, tilted at an awkward angle in a ditch. Smoke curled from the engine, and just beside it, an elderly woman lay unconscious on the ground. Without hesitation, Daniel dropped his bike and rushed to her side. He felt for a pulse, weak, but there. Her breathing was shallow, her face pale. He didn't know who she was, but that didn't matter. He carefully lifted her frail body into his arms and carried her the half-mile to his family's farmhouse. His mother, a kind woman with a healer's touch, quickly sprang into action. They called the local doctor, who assured them the woman had suffered from exhaustion and dehydration but would recover. As she rested in their home, Daniel sat by her bedside, offering sips of water and quiet reassurance. She woke briefly, her eyes filled with gratitude. "You saved me," she whispered, squeezing his hand. The next morning, as Daniel finished milking the cows, a convoy of black SUVs pulled up to their modest farmhouse. His father stepped onto the porch, his face lined with worry. Men in suits emerged, followed by a tall, silver-haired man who looked like he had never set foot on a farm in his life. His piercing blue eyes locked onto Daniel. "You saved my mother," the man said, his voice thick with emotion. Daniel nodded, unsure what to say. "I'm James Harrington," the man continued. The name struck like a bolt of lightning. Harrington, the billionaire CEO of a global tech empire. Daniel looked back at the old woman inside. He had saved the mother of one of the wealthiest men in the world. Harrington pulled out a thick envelope and held it out. "This," he said, "is for you." Daniel hesitated before taking it, his fingers trembling as he opened the folder. His breath hitched. Deeds. Documents. A legal transfer of ownership. "This is our farm," Daniel stammered, his eyes widening as he realized what he was looking at. Harrington smiled. "Paid in full. No more debt. No more bank threatening to take your land." Tears welled in Daniel's father's eyes as he clutched his son's shoulder. "But why?" Daniel asked, still struggling to process what was happening. Harrington placed a hand on his mother's shoulder as she stepped onto the porch. "Because you didn't hesitate to help a stranger," he said. "You saved my mother without knowing who she was, without expecting anything in return. The world needs more people like you, Daniel." Overwhelmed, Daniel could only nod, his heart swelling with emotion. That night, as he lay in bed staring at the ceiling, he realized something. Kindness had changed everything. Not wealth. Not power. Just the simple act of helping someone in need. And maybe, just maybe, that was worth more than all the money in the world.